you can go now.
Are you sure?
You don't want to go giving Vera Duckworth a minute more than what she's paying you for. Right, Gary, open gate for her. Now remember, you can always come into us for a cuppa if you really like this morning.
I could, couldn't I? If I'd be welcome.
Of course you're welcome. She's welcome, isn't she, Gary?
That's right, Mrs. Smedley. The bins kind of line up at the back here. Would have wouldn't have thought that'd be covered in your duties. You want to get the big fella, your boss fella, to help you with all the heavy stuff. This is Mrs. Smedley, new cleaner at Rovers.
How do?
Hello. Thanks for the information.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mrs. Anytime.
Hey, that was quick thinking. Well done.
Yeah, pretending I don't know your mum's getting easier and easier for me.
Come in, you.
Two sides to every story, Kev.
You gonna tell me Liz struck the first blow?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
It's made you think about Alan again, hasn't it?
Alan who?
Bradley, Rita, Alan Bradley. Of course it has. Well, you've never ever said much about it, but these things stay with you. They must.
They do?
Well, if ever you feel the need
Yeah, I
to
know,
talk.
Mavis, thanks. Hello, Percy.
Hello. I'm sorry to trouble you, ladies, but I've lost one of my caps. I thought I might have put it down in here. It's a grey tweed.
Well, we've got about half a dozen umbrellas in the back, baby's bottle, pair of handcuffs. No caps, I'm afraid.
You're going to have to retrace your steps, Mr. Sugden.
Where did you last have it, Percy?
Definitely in Normandy, France.
In the war?
No, in the invasion anniversary, I went across with Mrs. Grimes and Mrs. Holsworth, and I bought it specially for the occasion.
Oh, well, that brings us into the 90s at least.
And you're just missing it now.
I can't find it anywhere.
So it could still be there in France?
No, I definitely brought it back with me.
Oh, well, whenever Derek loses something, I'm usually the one that can put my hands on it, because what I do, I mentally go through his routine. I, like, get myself right inside his head for that day.
As only you can, Mavis. As only you can.
Oh, thanks, Raquel. So.
Is she diddling us?
No, all the wages are fair and square.
Oh, good. So you're getting a few more hours now, I'm only doing dinner times?
I am, yes, thanks.
Well, it all helps pay the rent.
Not that I'll be staying at Desi's much longer, eh?
Why not?
Well, because of the state of my family, Raquel.
Are you saying... Well, that what's happened between your mum and dad has something to do...
I don't know, Raquel. Yeah, they both said there was nothing in it. It happened while she was working over there. It was the reason why she left.
Am I on my own in this kitchen?
No. Sorry, Betty.
You did the right thing, didn't you, love?
Hey, did you not tell old Harry that he's left his hearing aid in bar?
Yeah, but he didn't hear me, did he?
Hey, what happens to all this stuff if nobody claims it? Yeah, what happens to it?
Oh, we keep it a couple of months and then we give Emily first choice, don't we?
Emily?
My landlady did a lot for charity. Is it in there?
Well, it doesn't look like it, Percy. Hey, what's these?
Oh, aye, they were found in the ladies' toilets.
Well, I'll not ask you what you were doing in there.
Raquel found them, fell out of somebody's bag. Luke even got the price tag on, haven't they?
You don't have to look with your hands. Huh? £6.50? You must be joking for a pair of smalls.
Well, if you do come across it.
Aye, I'll let you know personally.
Yes, Vera, you can do that, all right.
I'll need you this lunchtime, by the way.
Not today, Vera.
Why, have you got something else on?
No, I just don't feel like it, all right?
Family troubles. Come through to the back, love.
You thinking of venturing out yourself today, love?
Well, I'd like to be able to get into my house. Seems really unfair he's there and I'm stuck here. I'm sorry, Deirdre, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. It's just, well, if I end up overstaying me welcome, you'll probably end up wanting to whip me as well.
You put me up for long enough, and Sam here. Did you say Jim had calmed down a bit?
He seems to have, yeah. Promised he wouldn't bother me. answer it.
For your friend.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Roy. I'll pass them on.
Is she feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
I was very particular when choosing them. Did you know that certain colours and certain smells can affect a person's mood? She don't get allergies, does she?
No, I don't think so. She's fine, actually, Roy. Look, thanks for the flowers. I'm sure she'll be very pleased. Now, you really have to go.
For heaven's sake, let him in, Deirdre. He only means well.
Mauves and purples, excellent healing colours.
Those are lovely, aren't they? That's very kind, Roy. Very kind. Thank you.
If only I could do more. What did the police say?
The police?
When you reported it, the attack against you.
It was her husband, Roy. I really don't think it's a matter for the police.
It most certainly is. The fact that your attacker was your own husband makes it even more of a crime, in my opinion, for what it's worth. If you ask me, which you don't, I realise, but there it is, for the record.
Well, it is a difficult situation, that's for sure. And a bit embarrassing. But thanks for your concern, Roy.
34,000 in 93 and 35,000 in 94. I haven't heard the figures for 95 as yet. Incidents of domestic violence attended by the police in Greater Manchester. So you wouldn't be on your own. Anyway, as you know, I'm upstairs if Mrs. Rashid's out and you need me.
Thank you. I'll remember that.
Goodbye.
So that was 60p.
What? What are you staring at?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There you go, Tony.
Cheers.
Well, when do you move in?
Hey.
Don't give me that. I don't mind. Well, I wouldn't have done if she hadn't been so sneaky and given me some notice.
She being Fiona, yeah?
Why, how many other women have you got waiting to shack up with you?
None. Fiona being top of the list. She made that perfectly clear a few weeks back.
Why can't either of you just be honest with me?
Now what can he do? Sticking on Schwartz. Sending Schwartz as well, but the Swede recovers.
Come on then, Andre. Get on with it if it makes you feel better.
Well, does it? Hey? Is that what it does? Did smacking him on make you feel better as well? Why is it people like you actually get out of it, Dad? Oh, God. This is a nightmare. I'm trying to do my stuff, you know. Carry on as if nothing's happened. Convince myself that this is your problem and not mine, but it won't go away, Dad. I can't even look at her at the moment. It's my mum and Steve and me, and you've been angry, Dad, with all three of us all our lives, and I don't know why. I find myself turning away, which makes her feel guilty, and I know it makes her feel guilty, because then I feel guilty. I always have done, Dad, and I don't know why.
I know that feeling, son.
But you're the one that likes throwing his fists around.
You've always thought I've been the bad guy in this, Andre, haven't you? I've always been the suspicious one, always jealous, always wrongly accusing her. Hell, eh? Why not carry on with your man across the street if it's what I expected? Well, I'll tell you something, Andy. I expected it because it was right. I'm talking about Des.
I know.
Oh, God. Please don't tell me they were carrying on in front of you.
No, No, my mum confided in me, all right? Things weren't going great between you two and she was,
Yeah, things weren't going, and she was tempted, yeah? Tempted, is that it? Yeah, well, she's very easily tempted, so she is, Andy. Tell me this and tell me no more. Did she confide in you about any of the others?
What others?
You were only two tiny wee babies. I wonder who she left you with when she was with him.
Who?
JJ. Johnny Johnson. My best mucker. Godfather to my two wee boys.
don't want to hear any more of it.
No, I'm sure you don't, Andre. I don't blame you, and neither would she. She wouldn't want to hear it either. You see, Andy, she's been playing us all off against each other for a very long time, right from the start. God, don't you think I had reason enough to doubt her? She betrayed me right from the word go. Sex. It was just sex. That's what you said to me, just sex. I suppose that's all I was to her, eh? And in those days we were meant to be happy.
I've got 2 boys, twins, Steve and Andy.
Are they at home? Do you think they might be in any danger?
No. Well, I don't think so. They have been. He clouted Steve once. Both left home as soon as they could. Who could blame them? I had these taken the next day. It doesn't look so bad now.
It looks bad enough. Photos were a good idea. Have you seen a doctor?
No.
You should. Does your husband know where you are?
His workmate, his partner, they're in business together. He lives in this building.
So you feel you might still be under threat?
I'm not sure. He's so unpredictable, always has been.
If you're still frightened, one option you have is to go to court and take out an injunction against him.
So he can't come near me at all?
If he did, and the injunction includes the clause for power of arrest, he'd be taken into custody on the spot. It's scary stuff. There's no pretending it's not. But don't be put off.
What will you do? Question him?
This is a casual chat you're having.
With a police officer?
I can't do anything without your say-so. That's a decision you have to make. Only you know if you still have a marriage left.
So it's not too late then? What I mean is, if I decide, have I got the right to make a formal complaint against him?
Every right, Liz. Every right.
Hiya.
Oh, hi.
I was just wondering if Steve's mum was okay.
I think so.
Just haven't seen her around.
No, well, she's not staying at the house at the moment.
Oh, right. Well, I was just wondering if there was anything I could do or anything she might need. But I suppose she'd come to you, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Right, well, give her my regards.
I will.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later then.
Fiona? I hear you're taking over the salon.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
See ya.
There's a couple of messages for you in there if you want to return them this afternoon.
Right, okay. Hiya. Hi, mate.
Hiya.
You seen my mum today?
No, have you?
No, I haven't, no. Went round to see my dad, though.
And?
Remember Uncle Johnny?
Went over to Normandy, June the 6th, 94, obviously.
Obviously.
Yes, well, I stayed over a few days, but I'd had me out soon before I went, you see. So it could be any time after July that year.
Well, do you want to come over with me now and you can have a look through lost property yourself?
That's very kind. Yes, thank you.
Hey, Maxine's got it into her head that you've had a change of heart and we're moving in together.
Has she?
She has, yeah. What were you doing in there?
Just asking after Liz McDonald.
Right. Well, I'll see you tonight then.
Yeah, see you tonight.
Hey, this one's gorgeous. What are you chucking it out for?
I'm just sorting out my basic capsule wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
Which is?
What you have when you're skint like me. One pair of jeans, one top, one skirt, one dress.
Oh, which match, Emily? You know, coordinate. It's like men do with shirts and suits, really. It's very economical but practical, too. I mean, he's not said anything, but I've practically taken over his wardrobe and cupboard space up there, so... there's more in the hall, Emily.
Oh, we're just about the same size, really. Give or take a curve or two.
Do you think so?
Yeah. That was the... Oh, yeah, try that one.
Is this Norman's?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's from Percy. Oh. Well, apparently Curly admired it. He said Mr. Sugden looked very smart in it, and...
And Mr. Sugden gave it to him.
Well, as a thank you for staying here that time back.
Does he wear it?
Oh. Well, he threatens to sometimes, but I think he's only having me on, you know.
So he wouldn't miss it?
Well, I wouldn't, no. I mean, it's the only hat he owns, but in my opinion, it's one too many.
Yeah, Mr. Sugden must have forgotten. He thinks he's lost it.
Oh, well, Emily, he's just found it again.
Right, come on down, come on.
You don't understand.
Oh, don't, my wife is going to go mad. She trusted you, you know.
I know.
She's a very private person, won't stand for any of this.
What's going on?
Go on, explain yourself now.
I was doing up...
She was in our bedroom, she'd been rooting through my drawers and had everything out.
I was putting that new lining paper in them.
Oh, that's good. Hey, well, you carry on, love. So what's your problem?
He thinks I was praying.
Praying? In your drawers? Good heavens, man. Do you think any woman would go fishing around in your drawers of her own free will? I'd have to pay her danger money.
You mean you've got her working in here now?
Yes, I have. So let her get on with it. If she goes over an hour, it's coming out of your pocket.
Don't ask Alma. He'll tell you when he's ready. He's probably been out all afternoon buying up half Weatherfield Industrial Estate. No doubt you'll see his name go up about the place.
If I can get a word in edgeways...
Oh, I am sorry. I didn't hear you come in.
So, I met this business manager bloke as planned. He was dead impressed. Showed him the garage, took him to the unit.
Oh, well, the legitimate side of things.
No, I've been very good lately. Married, boring. In fact, the last few years look quite good on paper.
Would you just get on with it, please, Mike?
Well, like I said, he was dead impressed. Said I was nearly there financially.
Nearly?
Yeah, said I needed a bit more collateral, but you don't want to hear the ins and outs of that.
Oh, I think you'll find that I do. Hey, just hang on a minute. You don't want to touch my coffee, do you?
Oh, no. Nothing belonging to you. You mentioned this place.
The flat?
Best asset I've got.
Our home?
Well, it's only bricks and mortar, technically, isn't it?
It's our home.
Yeah, well, I suppose it does affect you in a way, I suppose, yeah.
Oh, well, it's very good of you to see it that way.
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
Good.
No!
Right, well, you can come back to the flat.
Oh, why?
Or I can cook you something here. I'll just clear these away first.
Tell me, Vicky, does Stephen know where you are?
No. Now, what about clothes? Do you want any washing putting through?
Bless you, love. It's not the first time I've been on my own. She's left me before, you know.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you. Well, I'm sure you're more capable than I am, really. We do tend to live on takeaways at our house. Practically send our underwear to the dry cleaners. I'd just like to be able to do something to help you.
You are? Come here. Look, you're practically the only one who dares come near me at the moment, Vicky, and you're certainly the only person who's speaking to me, and honest to God, it means a lot.
You've not given up, have you? You're still going to try and talk to her because, well, the lads are terribly distressed. All as McDonald's are.
Well, I think you might be clinging to wreckage there, love, quite honestly.
No. She's come back to you before.
Yeah, she has, yeah.
Well, there must have been a reason.
Yeah, well, I think I probably knocked the reason out of her, don't you?
You think. You don't know, and you're not going to know unless you take a chance.
Mr. Sugden, look what I found.
Didn't that used to be, like...
Where was it?
Down the back of the settee.
Well, I looked there.
Oh, typical man, you can't see for looking.
Now tell me, you haven't replaced it, have you? Like you did my Randy?
It's the original, Mr. Sugden.
Oh, that's great, that is.
There's a couple of things that used to belong to us walking around in here tonight. I mean, didn't you used to have a dress like that?
Oh, yeah?
Hey, what do you think?
Well, it's
I gave her something for it, didn't I, Anne? Yes. It was too good a bargain to miss. You don't mind, do you?
As long as Curly don't go grabbing you by mistake.
No chance. I mean, there's no chance that I would. I mean, I never liked that dress. I mean, I wouldn't even grab Raquel in it.
Well, I think you look dead sexy, Jude.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, come over here while I show you.
Oh, all right.
Well, you never said.
I was lying.
Oh. So what do you think she looks like in it?
She looks like someone trying to be a model.
It's like I was.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I meant that she doesn't fill it the way that you filled it. And now I'm just being sexist. And now I need help. Jacko!
That's me.
Oh, no, we'll not get into his opinion.
Look, I'll tell you what, I'll go to the gent, so when I come back, you tell me what kind of day you've had, and I'll tell you what kind of day I've had. All right, okay. Mr. Sugden.
Oh, thanks, Norman. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, mate. Hey, it's been a bit touchy today, but it's all right now, aren't you, love? What can I get you?
Pint, thanks for it.
Hey, and a glass of white wine.
Where'd you get to?
Went to see your dad.
Well, don't go around there on your own. You're likely to get hurt.
You'll not hurt me.
We've all said that, haven't we?
Look, I know you don't want to be used as a go-between, but I wanted to know. Liz.
Know what?
That I'm not hiding from her. I don't want to complicate things, so I'm taking your advice and keeping away.
You? Mate, you didn't even feature. She'd been having someone else.
So, what did you do with yourself, apart from slaving over a hot stove all day?
Oh, I just put a few things together you already had in the fridge. I wasn't really up to going out.
No, this is really tasty. And I didn't have to cook it, which makes it even better.
Well, I shall take you out for a proper meal when my face looks a bit more presentable.
I shall look forward to that.
Rest of the day, I was just thinking.
I'll bet.
I don't think you should be here.
Look, will you just tell her I'm here, all right?
You've done a very bad thing.
Listen, I don't see it as any of your business, you understand?
We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, well, neither do I. So perhaps you just let me in or tell her I'm here.
What did I say this morning?
Mr. Baldwin left strict instructions for you to be discouraged from entering these premises.
Come on, Roy. You can't stop residents having guests.
What do you want, Jim?
Hi, Deirdre. I'd like to see my wife.
Well, I don't think she wants to see you.
Well, why don't you let her tell me that?
Shall I call the police?
Is that going to be necessary, Jim?
We could, you know. I could have you arrested for what you did to me.
Why didn't you? Why don't you, Liz? Come on, love. We've always patched up things before.
Our marriage is over.
Don't say that.
It is. Face it. There's no more trying again. It's got to end. I should have gone through with divorcing you last time. This time I will.